So, hello. Today we are going to be taking a look at my plane. Let's get started. Why did I fall so far? Anyways, the first thing we have up are the pilots. They basically maneuver the plane and make sure that it doesn't fall. It also keeps the plane going, and I base the pilots off of the nucleus. Just like how the nucleus controls the cell, the pilots control the plane. So now we have the chromosomes, which is the blueprint of the plane. Ignore the name. And yeah, this is basically just what it looks like. Never mind that. Again. So yeah, just the handbook. It took me a little while to design this thing. And the chromosomes carry long strings of DNA, which kind of act like a blueprint. So the vacuole is the cargo hold. It holds all the suitcases, like the one over here, and it keeps them safe, and it also doesn't let them go out. The vacuole is basically the storage of a cell. It stores nutrients and basic stuff like that. So, next thing we have is the food cart, aka the chloroplast. On the plane, the food cart serves food to hungry passengers like this guy. Let's say this guy is hungry. So, now we can give him something like, because airliners usually give horrible stuff, so let's just give him like, I don't know, a cookie. He's not taking the cookie, then I will eat it myself. So yeah, basically the chloroplast gives the airplane really necessary nutrients, that way it can function. And now we can go onto the cell wall, which is basically the shell of the airplane. It keeps the plane intact in its current shape. It's basically the form of my really ugly plane. So yep. And then there is the floor. It is the floor. And then we have the cell membrane, which is the entrance door. Let me fix that really quick since I do not have a door for some weird reason because I broke it. Enjoy the music. Or can you please get out of the way? Thank you. So yeah, this is the door. The cell membrane controls what goes in and out. So let's just say we don't want this guy to go in. So let's just say that he can't go in. He's stuck. He can't go in. So bye-bye now. You're useless. And then we have the gas. So yeah, the gas is basically what powers the plane, just like how the ribosomes make proteins. And please ignore this. Oh my god. And yeah, I don't know why the gas leak is here when the fuselage is over here. Just ignore that. And then now we have the nucleolus, which is the fuel station, not in the airplane, probably at the airport somewhere. It gives fuel. This is probably in like beta. I don't know. This thing looks like a 1.0 block. And then we have the rough ER, which is the fuselage over here, which I mentioned. It holds all of my imaginary gas. Oops. And then we also have the smooth ER, which is cabin pressure. Without it, the plane would collapse into itself. And also, just to say, the rough ER, it contains ribosomes which power the plane. Back to the smooth ER, which is the cabin pressure. It keeps the cabin pressure equal, just like how the smooth ER transports fats. Now, this could get a little bit confusing, but the smooth ER, it's actually surprisingly similar. Search it up somewhere. The vesicles are suitcases. They hold everyone's necessary stuff. Like, let's say let's just say I want to like store my then we can store them over here and they are safe. So yeah, it holds the items of the passengers in the hold, which like I said, you put them in the hold because that's where you put the suitcases. And then, just like how the vesicles carry the proteins, which are stored by the smooth yard, I'm pretty sure. I'm not sure. Maybe I said fats. Okay, and lysosomes. After that, I really need to go pee. Good thing, because the next thing up we have is the lysosomes, which is the toilet. Let me close this. Why are there windows? Okay, anyways, yeah, there is the toilet. It gets rid of the passenger's waste, just like how the lysosomes break down excess or worn out cell parts. Yeah, I'm out of here. So now, what's next up is the mitochondria, which is the engine. Okay, I gotta close this. Why is the glow doing the Cossack? And then we have the engine, which powers the plane. It's the mitochondria. It gives the plane the ability to move, just like how the mitochondria allows the cell to move by giving it things to survive on, like, chemicals. So now we have the centrioles, which is the flight manual, the reason why I kept this. It looks the same. Imagine these are like plane instructions, like how to ride the plane, not 15-year party supplies, just how to use the plane. And now I will chuck this in the lava. And now the last thing I have is the Golgi apparatus, aka the suitcase checker. So if I don't want a suitcase, like let's say this is a dangerous suitcase, then the Golgi apparatus would break it, just like this. And all the dangerous stuff will be collected by a security guard over here. And this one is, so let's say this one is not safe, and this one over there is safe. So we'll break the dangerous one, and keep the safe one. Only the safe luggages are allowed on the plane because we don't want any potentially dangerous stuff on this plane that could potentially harm the pilots or passengers. So let me just run over here really quick. So as I was saying, we don't want anything to harm our passengers or the pilots. So yep, that's the reason why we have the Golgi apparatus. So let me just re-say everything once. Nucleus, the pilots over there, like at the front of the plane. Chromosomes is the blueprint of the plane, which is chucked into the lava. Vacuole is the cargo hold. Chloroplast is the food cart. And then we also have the cell wall, which is the shell of the plane, which maintains its shape. It's ugly shape at that. And then the cytoplasm is the floor. Here, let me just be honest. The cytoplasm is more than the floor. It's actually quite important for the cell. It basically is like the main base of the cell. So, I mean, like, it's not just the floor. It's more useful than that. And then the cell membrane's the entrance door. Remember this? Levitatum capitantum. What the heck is that? And then we have ribosomes, which is the gas. And then it fuels the plane in a way it can function. Yeah, lesson learned. Do not go into gas. And then we have the nucleolus, which is the fuel station, not in the airplane. Over here, this stuff. And then we have the REF-ER, which is the fuselage. It holds all the fuel. Oh my god. And then we have the smooth ER, which is cabin pressure. Keeps the plane from collapsing into itself. Otherwise, it'll end up like these craters down here. And then we also have the vesicles, which are the suitcases. Yay! And some of the bad ones got destroyed by the Golgi apparatus, which destroys the ones that are harmful. So basically, the Golgi apparatus checks the packages for the cell, which are like the vesicles. So basically, Golgi apparatus and vesicles are of same such. Lysosomes is the toilet. I'll just peek through the window. It's open and it has windows. What an interesting design. I saw you dancing. And then now we have the mitochondria's engine. It's sadly immobile. Maybe I will fix it. And then we have the centrioles, which happened to drop down here. The flight manual, it basically shows how to like fly the plane, I guess. I'm not really a pilot, so I cannot really decide. And then we also have I already mentioned the Golgi apparatus, never mind. So that's basically all I have to say. Honestly, yeah, cells are a pretty interesting thing. So, yeah. I can't wait to see your guys' feedback. Thank you for watching and have a good day today. And now I am going to skydive. I think I am able to skydive. So, 3, 2, 1, yay!